correct.
But Exhibit 3 at the top right talks of 4:18 p.m.
About an hour difference, yes, sir.
You agree that's a discrepancy on its face? On its face, without more looking at it, is there or is there no discrepancy?
None whatsoever, sir.
Are you saying 4:18 p.m. is the same time as 3 p.m.?
There are different times for different...
There are different times. Therefore, you agree with me, sir.
But could the witness be given the opportunity to complete answers to his questions without being cut short?
Dr. Gikonyo, is it your testimony that the time 3 p.m. given at paragraph 4 of the affidavit is the same time given as 4:18 p.m. in the medical record?
They are different occurrences. They are not the same thing you are describing.
Okay. This explanation you are now offering on the witness doc, is it given anywhere in your affidavit? The explanation for the discrepancy, is it set out anywhere in your affidavit?
It should be understood.
No, the question is it set out anywhere in your affidavit? That explanation you are now offering in court.
Not there because...
It is not there.
It was never raised. I would have given an answer if it was raised.
We are here to raise it, unfortunately.
And we are given an answer.
Let's stick to that page 104. Dr. Gikonyo, you have to agree with me that we identify individuals in Kenya by reference to their national identity card or passport number. Correct or incorrect?
Depends on the purpose, sir. In my class, they call me DK.
Does this document indicate the identity card of the patient being attended to? Does it indicate the identity card number? National identity card number. Either it does or it does not.
We have the client ID number.
That's not my question, sir. My question is, on its face, does this document disclose the national identity card of the patient it describes?
Deliberately not.
Good. Does it indicate the travel passport number of the patient?
Deliberately not.
Good. Deliberately not.
Yes.
Very good answer. Does it give the patient's name?
Deliberately not.
Therefore, you have to agree with me, sir. A document that does not contain the patient's name, does not contain the patient's national identity card number, does not indicate the passport number. We have no way, based on the document, of ascertaining who is the patient described in that document.
We do have, we can ask the person who prepared it.
No, the person on the doc is you. Does this document on its face, sir, disclose the identity of the patient described there?
Only by initials, RG.
RG,
Yes.
which could mean anything, isn't it?
To other people, but not to me.
Fair enough. I put it to you, sir, that you having brought this document to court, you cannot run away from the fact that it doesn't disclose the identity of your patient.
Deliberately so when it was prepared. But now I can disclose. As if you ask me who it is, I'll tell you. RG.
RG could as well be Rob Guitar, right?
Could be, but it is not.
It could be Ruth Gitanga.
It is not. Ask me what it
Put it
is.
to you, sir, it can be anyone and anything.
In this category, no.
Okay, fair enough.
You can ask me who is RG. I'll tell you who is RG.
The problem is I don't believe you. That's why these questions are being asked.
You ask me, why did you write RG? I explain.
It is me who chooses, unfortunately, the questions to ask. So, let's go to that. The title of the document is a medical summary.
Correct?
You have to agree there is a difference between the summary and the primary document.
That's true.
So has the primary document been placed before this court?
I don't know.
Can you see it anywhere in your affidavit? You can take time to flip through.
Not on my affidavit.
It is not in your affidavit. You have to agree with me, therefore, in the absence of the primary document, an independent reader has no way of confirming whether this summary agrees with the primary document.
They can ask the writer who is in front of us here.
No, on the documents, we're dealing with the document. In the absence of the primary document, would the third party have a way of confirming whether the summary is accurate?
If that document was adequate in itself, I would not be here. I am here to answer questions pertaining to the document, to say whether it's correct. If it was adequate on itself, you would call me here.
We actually called you, Dr. Gikonyo, because the document has just too many gaps.
For me
Let's
to
go to the paragraph of your affidavit that talks of the 48 hours to 72 hours.
Correct?
That's paragraph 7 of your affidavit.
Correct, sir.
If that were true, it would mean this patient, and we mean patient RG, whose identity we don't know,
Which I can confirm.
it would mean that this patient would have been discharged on or before 20th October 2024. Correct or incorrect?
Or a month later.
We are following the document, sir. Your paragraph says he was admitted for how long? 48 to 72? Your paragraph 7.
Sir, please read correctly. Recommended.
And when does it say he was discharged?
On the 20th
Of which month?
of October.
Of October. Good. And what is the discharge date given in the medical summary?
November.
November. That's actually 34 days later.
Correct.
Correct?
Yes.
You have now attempted in your exam in chief to explain the discrepancy.
Not attempting. I did explain.
Okay. Let's take it. You have explained. You have explained while on the witness dock
Yes, Your Honor.
the discrepancy of 34 days, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that explanation set out anywhere in your affidavit? The explanation you gave this court for that discrepancy?
Yes. This is understood.
No, my question is the explanation you are now offering 1.5 years later, is it said, show me the paragraph of your affidavit that explains the discrepancy?
It was not required.
It was not required. But for the record, is it given in your affidavit, that explanation?
Not given because not required.
Good. It's not given. This summary gives the consultants who are attending to the patient. Can you see that part of Exhibit 3?
I do, yes.
It begins with yourself. Who are the other doctors?
Your Honor, if you allow me to explain.
You can look at it.
I know it.
I haven't asked the question for you to explain. You can only answer questions I ask.
I know the names on the list. I can look
The
at
names
them.
given there,
Yes, I can look at them, but I know them.
you know them.
All of them, yes.
Is the maker of this document one of the doctors who are indicated as attending to this patient?
No.
No.
Do you need any other
So
questions,
we
sir?
don't have the primary document, and we have a summary made by a person who did not attend to the patient.
Not correct.
Not correct. Is Dr. Sarita, just for the record, indicated as one of the doctors in this summary who are attending to this patient?
She is not a consultant.
My question is she indicated as one of the doctors who are attending to the patient? From the list given at the top, is Dr. Sarita one of them?
Your Honor, I must explain what this list of consultants mean to the audience here.
We are not interested in that. The question is she indicated? Either she is, and Dr. Wade, quickly, if you answer the question, the more we kick about the bush, unfortunately, the longer time it will take.
But I can't allow you, sir, to proceed on a misunderstanding.
My Lord, the witness has no...
Excuse me, Dr.
Yes.
You came here to give evidence.
Yes,
you
sir.
answered questions as put to you by counsel
Okay.
without any
But, Your Honor,
deviation. Just answer the questions as put to you. If you don't know, you say you don't know. Then we proceed.
And that's how the law works, Dr. Gikonyo, just for the record.
thank you. I understand now.
So is Dr. Sarita indicated in this document?
Should you find that there's a need for clarification,
Yes.
they will ask you to clarify.
All right.
Yes.
Go on.
So, Dr. Gikonyo, is Dr. Sarita, the maker of this summary, indicated as one of the physicians that were attending to the patient, known as RG? On the face of it, is she indicated in the list of those doctors?
Not as a consultant.
Is she indicated in any other way?
As a preparing, as the one who prepared the document. Yes.
That's not my question. Just wait. Is she indicated as attending to the patient in any medical capacity? The maker of this document.
The people taking care of the patient are not listed.
I thought they are listed here, sir, about 6 of them.
These are the consultants. There are other doctors in the system, medical officers, intensive care doctors, and other people. And as I mentioned earlier, we are a teaching hospital.
Is there any material you have placed in your affidavit to show those other doctors and the fact that they were attending to the patient?
No.
Good. In fact, on the document before the court, we have no way of knowing who else other than the 6 given that attended to the patient.
Only by asking the person on the doc.
No, we are talking on the document, sir.
Not on the document, sir.
Good. Let's go to the bottom of that document. Bottom left. That document has a computer timestamp at the bottom left, correct? Bottom left, below prepared by Dr. Sarita.
That is right. 2011, 24, 1240?
12:40 p.m.
Yeah.
So what is the date and time of this document preparation as per that timestamp? It is prepared on the 20th of November 2024 at 12:40 p.m. Correct or incorrect?
Right, that's correct.
Now let's go to the opposite side of the page, bottom right.
Yeah.
What is the date and time given? The date you confirm?
20 November 24, 12:35, 19.
12:35. You have to agree those are 2 different timestamps. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct.
You must agree, sir, that it is not possible for this document to have been prepared at 2 different times as it purports to say.
I won't understand why the computer would be like that, but I have to check on the computer data.
Unfortunately, sir, you have to agree with me that on the face of it, this is a discrepancy as to the time when this document was prepared. If you have two timelines, which one do we take?
I do not know.
Good. You don't know.
I won't add that it wouldn't matter.
You have testified that this patient and their prior history, we go to page 204.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have summarized it there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you placed before this court any primary documents to prove this alleged prior past medical history?
If required, is available.
No, my question, sir. Have you placed before court any material to show that this patient and prior history of the conditions described there?
None at all, but if
None at all.
If
Good.
required, Your Honor, it's
None at
available.
all.
It's available. I have it on me here today.
Unfortunately, it's you who testified on affidavit or note, sir, that he has past history. So you have to agree with me then, in the absence of that material on the record, this is just an allegation. We have no way, based on your affidavit, to confirm that the patient described there had this prior history.
You have no way, but if you are interested in knowing, it can be provided.
Doctor, you say you did a number of tests on this patient,
Yes, Your Honor.
including an echocardiogram,
Yes, Your Honor.
2D, one is called 12 LED and the other one 2D, right?
Yeah.
You must agree with me that that machine for echocardiogram generates a report and a graph, correct or incorrect?
Of course. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Have you in this affidavit attached that graph that the machine generates to show that the patient has the conditions described in the summary?
No, it's not. Available if required.
No. My question is, have you attached to the affidavit the report that the echocardiogram machine generates?
Definitely not.
Good. Have you attached the report that the other machine automatically generates?
Not attached, but exists.
Fine. Have you attached the images that were supposedly taken of this patient?
If I thought they would be useful for this court, I would have attached them. I
Fair enough.
thought it was not necessary to attach them, but they are available if required.
But you would agree with me that the images and the graphs and the reports would be the primary document evidencing the illness, correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Therefore, if that is correct, you must agree with me that this summary, in the absence of those images and those graphs and those reports, cannot be the evidence that patient RG had the conditions described in your affidavit.
Unfortunately, I would not agree with you.
Fair enough. You say you also took some blood tests.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you attached the laboratory report of those blood tests to this affidavit?
If you are required, we can. They are
No,
available.
Doctor, my question
They are
is,
not attached.
have you attached
Deliberately
the
not.
laboratory report of the alleged blood tests?
Deliberately not. Available if required.
So again, based on your affidavit, you have to agree. We have no way of knowing whether there were blood tests or what were the results of any such blood tests.
I disagree. We have a way of knowing. You can ask me, I can introduce them.
Page 3 or 4 talks of hemoglobin, platelets, and blood chemistry and other things. Correct or incorrect? Either it does or it doesn't, Dr. Rick.
It does.
Do you have in your affidavit the primary document, that is the laboratory report for all these tests?
Available if required.
No, my question is, do we have it in your affidavit?
Definitely not. They're not there.
Definitely not.
Yes.
In page 404, there is some information there about follow-ups. Have you produced before this court any document on that follow-up?
Has not been requested.
The question is, have you annexed it, sir?
No.
You have not annexed it. So again, I put it to you, there is no material before this court to confirm there was any follow-up. Dr. Gikonyo, in summary, you have admitted you have no material before court to show the prior history of the patient. You have confirmed there is no material before the court to evidence his medical condition when you supposedly attended to him. And there is also now no material of the follow-up. Is it not because this gentleman was in your hospital to hide away from the Senate? He was not sick. I put it to you.
Let me laugh a little bit first.
Trust me, I too have been laughing about it.
Sir, Your Honor, I must apologize.
Let's hear how
I must apologize.
laugh.
I must apologize, Your Honor, for that. I must apologize, Your Honor. But honestly, sir, if the question arises as to those documents that have been raised, if they are available, and if you are looking for justice and honesty, you can ask me to provide them. And it takes 2 seconds. They are here.
Yes, you may have them, but they are not on the record, sir.
You can have them.
Unfortunately, the law does not permit you, Dr. at this belated stage to even refer to them because they should have been put on the affidavit. But to my summing up questions, your affidavit alludes to some media coverage
Yes, Your Honor.
of this alleged illness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you give yourself a press conference on this illness?
Yes, Your Honor, on demand from the press.
On demand from the press?
Yes.
Dr. Gikonyo, is it standard medical practice for doctors to give press conferences as to their patient's illness?
It depends on the sensitivity of the issue.
The question, sir, is it standard medical practice for doctors
Yes, when it's
to
required.
call press conferences?
No, sir, we don't call for press conferences.
Okay.
Press comes to us.
When you are giving this press conference, the case before the Senate was proceeding, correct or incorrect?
Most likely so.
You found time to give a press conference, but you didn't find time to go and tell the Senate.
Oh, no. In what capacity would I go to the Senate?
Good. Wouldn't the Senate, where the proceedings were going on, sir, have been the natural forum for you or any of your colleagues to go and tell Senate that the witness cannot come because he has been admitted in hospital?
I'm not sure if access to the Senate is available to every common person like me.
That's all from me. I'll yield the floor to Mr. Mukele, my lord.